All right, guys. Hi and welcome. This is Barry Slagle. I am the new ECNL Futures North Director. I've got Thomas McHenry, who is the new ECNL South Futures Director. We just wanted to do a quick hello and as well as an explanation of what the futures is. We will give our contact information at the end of this. We're hoping this is going to be really short, but you guys are welcome to reach out to us to talk more in depth. This is going to be sort of a flash in the pan, make sure everybody understands what the futures program is, how it fits into the club structure. So to start with that, I'm going to start with a quote from Dave Carton, who is our technical director for the club as a whole. Dave says here, "We are excited to be a founder and inaugural member of the Boys ECNL Carolinas Regional League. The Boys ECNL Regional League will make up our Boys ECNL Futures program at our Charlotte Independent Soccer Club, and it will bridge the gap between our local competitive levels and our national programming. ECNL Futures League will be industry leading in the development of players that are looking to play at the highest levels, whether that be at our top level of national programming, the ECNL League, or as a recruiting platform for those players that are planning on playing collegiate soccer." So that brings us to the first section that we want to talk about, and that is the pyramid, the player pathway. How does the ECNL Futures League fit into the player pathway? I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see it. This is the boys side of the club. So we are looking at the 13 through 19 age groups, and we have basically two things that we need to talk about. We need to talk about the senior boys and the junior boys. We will start with the senior boys. So last year we had a developmental academy, and then we had the ECNL level. So the developmental academy was our top tier of programming in the club, and then our second tier of programming in the club would have been the ECNL teams. In the north, we had a third tier of national programming, and that was called the MPL. Going into next season, next fall, the 2021, 2020, 2021 seasons, we are going to have a pro academy that plays in the ECNL League, a second team that plays in the ECNL League. So this is the pro academy playing in the ECNL. This is the ECNL team that is also playing in the ECNL. And those are club-wide programs, meaning those teams pull from the entire club at large. Underneath that, we have our second tier of national programming. This is the ECNL Futures League that's playing in the ECNL Carolinas Regional League. So ECNL, now that the now that the DA Academy is disbanded, ECNL is the top league for soccer on the boys and girls side in the country. Underneath that, here at Charlotte Independent Soccer Club, we have the ECNL Futures, which compete in the ECNL Carolinas Regional League. When you get to the junior and the junior boys, you notice that we have an academy block. We actually regionalize these ECNL teams at the junior age groups, the 13 and 14, 7th and 8th graders typically. So we have a North Pro Academy, or what we call the Academy, and we have a South Academy. And those two teams compete in the ECNL. And then the structure for the futures remains the same. We have a North Futures and a South Futures. So that is sort of the quick glance of the soccer pyramid. This is online on the Charlotte Independence website. This is a part of the player placement process, the PPP. So if you're looking to see that, that's where you're going to find it. The next thing that is also online, this is under the National Programmings tab. This is the Boys ECNL Futures. This entire booklet has the DA as well as the ECNL and the futures. What we're going to talk about is the futures. Just a quick glance at it here. We talk about the price. We talk about the training. So we're going to train 3 nights a week. In the north, we're going to train in the north. South teams are going to train in the south. One of those nights is going to be sports performance as well as individual development plan, typically technical and functional training. The last thing we have now released today is Wednesday, May 6th. We have released the coaches for the ECNL Futures North. So you can find this on the website as well. You go to tryouts, you go down to coaching assignments, and all the coaches are listed there. You can see in the futures, I, Barry Slagle, am coaching the O2s and the O5s. Scott Flowers is coaching the O4s. Bobby Rosario and Jonas Richardson are her 2 former DA and ECNL staff members, are coaching the O6, O7s, and O8s. And then I'll let Tom speak on his staff real quick. We'll move to the next section.
So just for the South, with the O2s, O3s, we have Cesar Robles. He's also with the O4s. With the O5s, Kenny Hallis has been with the club a long time. And then I'm going to be with the O6s. With the, scroll down a tiny bit, Barry. The O7s will have Carlos Martinez. And then with the O8s, we're currently looking to add a coach in there, but that should be confirmed in the next 48 to 72 hours.
Perfect. And then last, we're going to talk real briefly about the teams in the league. So this is a 10-team league. We have CSA with 2 teams, Charlotte Independence with 2 teams, NCFC with 2 teams, Wilmington has a team, Greensboro has a team, which is Fusion, CISA out of Greenville, South Carolina has a team, and South Carolina United has a team. So this is the level that bridges the gap between our local competitive level and our regional national level program. The reason why you want to play in this league is it's the second highest tier in the club. It's got professional staff, professional coaches, with the whole goal being development and allowing players to reach their goals. If you've got questions, we want to hear from you. We want to talk on the phone, make sure everybody's on the same page, or shoot us an email. My email address is Barry, BARRS, at independencesoccer.club. And my phone number is 803-940-1279. All this can be found in my email and on the website. Thomas, feel free to jump in with your information.
And then for me with the South, anyone's got a question, email is tom@independencesoccer.club. And my number is 843-200-2661. If I don't get back to you straight away or be able to answer the phone straight away, please leave me a voicemail or drop me a text, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can.
That's it. Thanks a lot, guys.